Hello, everyone, and welcome to another English video. I'm Raven for New Jersey English Academy, and today we're going to be checking out how to learn English quickly, 10 tips. So let's just jump into it. I mean, there's always tips that can help us learn our languages that we're trying to learn faster. And it's always going to come down to dedication. You just can't learn it. They always say you can learn in 10, 15 minutes a day, but if you're really, really serious, you're going to need to put in more time than 15 minutes a day. So we have some right here. Let's start. Number one, read everything you can get your hands on. Yes. So you got your phone in your hand. You have plenty of options, newspapers. You can still find books out there to read. Read. Okay. That is going to help you with vocabulary. It's going to help you with new expressions and so on. Number two, actively take note of new vocabulary. This is what I would always tell people, what I would always tell my students. I said there was actually one example. I said, I watch a YouTube video, a YouTuber, and he said a multiplexity of complex issues. And I was like, multiplexity, I want to use that word. And I wrote it down. But you know what? I still don't use it, but at least I use it in that story to people. But always, if you hear somebody say an interesting word, write it down by all means and try to use it too. So they have calendars that are like a word a day. And there's also apps with a new word a day. There's plenty of resources out there to enhance your vocabulary. So take advantage. Also, number three, talk with real live humans. You got to put it in use. All right. So I've had students in the past that would come to class for 2-3 hours a day. And then at the other school I worked at, and they would leave and go home and they would not speak English at home. They would go to work and not speak English at work. And it's going to hinder it. If you got to use it, you got to put it in use. And there's nothing better than finding someone to talk to. My favorite, number four, subscribe to podcasts. So I have a podcast and a YouTube channel. So you got to subscribe. You have to listen to them. Now, don't just listen to things that you're not interested in. So if you like humor or politics, etc., cooking, find something and you'll be entertained and you'll learn at the same time. Number five, go abroad. So a lot of the students that I had were in the past were F1 visa students. So they had gone abroad. They had come here to the United States and they became immersed in it. And they're all doing tremendous. Number six, use your friends, right? Talk to your friends. Okay. So if you have friends that are not, that English isn't your native language, still try to speak in English with them. It's like push yourself, challenge each other. But friends who post online in English, right? I'm sure you have some friends that do that. Don't gloss over them in your newsfeed. Read what they're posting. Read their memes. I mean, look, memes. There you go. You can learn English from memes. Whatever interests you, though, that's the point. Student focused, student centered. Number seven, ask a lot of questions. Okay. So ask questions. I would always tell the students, listen, ask me questions. Just because I'm not at that school anymore, message me, email me anytime, ask me questions. I've had a student, after she left, ask me out of the blue about story and history. What's the difference? So, and we'll do a video on that too. But ask questions, ask things. Say, well, what does this mean? How do you say this? Number 8, take a lead from the stars. All right. So, and this is just saying, you know, if you like Lady Gaga or Kanye West, then check out their interviews. All right. You know, it's entertaining yourself and you're learning at the same time. So, this is good. Number 9, start with what you really need. Okay. So, remind yourself, why are you learning? Sometimes the student would say, they're learning to advance their career, trying to learn English to enhance the opportunities. So what do you need to know? Like what is the main focus that you want to get, and focus on that. So maybe it's business English, maybe it's conversational English. So something like that. And number 10, don't kick yourself while you're down. I've seen students do this. I try to tell them all the time. Don't worry about if you get every question right or wrong. Don't worry about even getting the grammar wrong. All right. Just keep at it, and it will become natural over time, you know. And I always say natives make plenty of mistakes. So it's a challenge for anyone, you know. So believe in yourself. I believe in you. That wraps up this edition of our English video. How to learn English quickly, 10 tips. Thank you. I'll put the link to this in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, hit like. All right. For New Jersey English Academy, I'm Raven, signing off.